The Scoreboard, your morning report. Good morning, hockey fans, and a big night in hockey last night, and I think the rule was quality over quantity. Big news in the NHL and exciting news in the OHL. Last night in the NHL, New Jersey Devils 3-1 winners over the Rangers. Big OT win for the Leafs over Tampa Bay. Vegas 4 at Winnipeg 2. And a Seattle 3-2 winners over Colorado in overtime. So what's coming up in the NHL? We're going to take a look at those standings in just a moment. Islanders at Carolina tonight. Minnesota at Dallas. And the late game, Los Angeles Kings are back in Edmonton to play the Oilers. And Wednesday night, Florida at Boston, Seattle at Colorado. So a bit of a extra day off there for the Leafs after that big win last night. Let's see how things shake out in the standings here in that first series. Oilers and Kings are tied at 2 each apiece. Carolina 3-1 leaders over Islanders. Bruins 3-1 leaders over Panthers. Minnesota and Dallas are tied at 2 each. Leafs now up on Tampa Bay 3-1. This could be the year. Seattle Kraken 2, Avalanche 2, Devils 2, Rangers 2, and the Vegas Golden Knights 3-1 leaders over Winnipeg Jets. We haven't taken a look at this in a while, at least in the playoffs, but boy, some surprises here. Look at this. Mitch Marner leading the scoring parade with 10 points in 4 games, 2 goals and 8 assists. Some other Leafs involved. Austin Matthews, 2 goals last night, so he's now got 3 goals and 4 assists for 7 points. Ryan O'Reilly, 2 and 5, and Nylander, 2 and 5 as well. So the Leafs putting a good showing here in the leaders. So in the NHL then, we've looked at the scores from last night. We've looked at the schedule ahead. We've looked at the leaders. We looked at the standings in the series. Quite a game in Toronto last night. Leafs were down 4-1. Was almost written off. But then big comeback. Austin Matthews, big number 34, got 2 goals there. Got the Leafs back in the picture. They tied it up late and then won it in overtime. So extra day of rest, as I mentioned earlier, before they resume that series. Leafs need one more win to do that awesome thing. First time in 19 years, they may get a chance to advance to the second round. Celebrations, I'll tell you, in TO if that does happen. No action in the queue. All series have been decided, and Gatineau in Quebec open on Friday night, and on Saturday, Sherbrooke is at Halifax. That's our semifinals in the queue. Big night in the OHL, though. Wow. How about this for an upset? Well, upset in my mind anyways. I thought 67s were heavily favored. They had a top-notch team, and then they bulked up on January 7th. Got Morrison from Hamilton. Anyways, last night, the Petes 5-4 winners over Ottawa. That turned the tables from Saturday afternoon when Ottawa made that big third period comeback. So that eliminates the Ottawa 67s. But Barrie beat North Bay last night 4-2. That ties that series up at 3 each apiece. And guess what? They have to play again tonight. Barrie makes a trip up to North Bay. Not that long a trip. Rob and I have made that a couple of times. To finish off that series, because the winner of that series will play Peterborough, and the other series starts on Friday. A nice little trip up the highway there, Sarnia and London. Not too much traveling involved there. So that's it in the OJ. No action in BC either. Salmon Arm waiting to start their series against the Penticton V's. So that'll be it there. Ryan Gillespie. Upcoming schedule in the CCHL. We're now in the finals with the Bears leading 2-0. Smith Falls Place in Ottawa tonight at 8 o'clock. Next game, nice leisurely pace here in the CCHL. Ottawa is back in Smith Falls, as Corey says, at the Bears Den on Friday night at 7:30. So yes, here we have the Bogart Cup playdowns as we see it, and Bears are leading the Ottawa Junior Senators 2-0. That's as a result of that shutout victory by Will McAvoy on Sunday night, and Sean James scoring that OT goal. So I guess that's it for Tuesday morning. A couple of big games tonight, so make sure you tune in tomorrow. We'll be back at the same time with our scoreboard/morning report. Thanks very much for watching. See you then.